to Gordon Guitar. We have James Arthur here. I think you heard of him before, and he has been with us here on Gordon Guitar many times. This time we have the song called Blindside, a great song here. It's a 4-chord song that goes in the same way through the entire song, and we have the capo set high up here on the 7th fret because we want high notes. Alright, so that's the reason for capo on 7th, combined with easy chords as well. So let's take a look at the chords, and I guess you put your capo on, so let's go. First one is the C, so that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. The next chord is the E minor here, but with the B in the bass. And yeah, it's pretty much an E minor 7 actually. So this is what you need to hold only. It is 2nd on the A string, and then everything else is open down there. So open D, open G, open B, and open E. Okay, so there's no panic if you get the open E here as well in the strumming here, but try to focus on the 2nd fret A string as your bass, all right, when you go with the strumming. So that was the E minor 7, or the E minor with B in the bass, anyway, the E chord. Now, next is the D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And then the final chord is the D again, but now with the F sharp in the bass. So it looks like this. 2nd on the E string, and then I mute the next string with this finger I'm using, the index finger, and just leans on top of the A string like that. It gets muted. And then open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and open E. And that is the chord progression, guys. So C, E minor, then D, and the D with the F sharp in the bass. Alright, so now left is only the strumming pattern. It's a pretty long one, and it's divided into 2 different parts. We're gonna split it between 2 chords. Alright, so we're gonna look at the transition here from the C to the E minor, since that is the start. So you're gonna play the part 1, it's a long one, and then the part 2 is just the ending, so to speak. So starting with C, part 1, it goes down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up. All right, so slowly like this. So it starts with down, down, and then comes down, up, a little bit faster there, and then a short pause, and then you continue with up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Again. Okay, so that is the first part, and then you switch to the next chord, in this case the E minor here, and you play just down, up, and you do that pretty much immediately after the first part. So down, up, like that, and that's the full strumming round there. So combined, it will go like this slowly. Right? And then you do the same with the transition from D to DF. So D part 1, and then the DF part 2, like this. All right. To mention here, when it comes to the D to DF here, is that first you can glue your ring finger here to the 3rd fret B string, since that will be staying there even for the DF chord, all right? So you go from this grip, and you just release the index and middle finger here to get this grip, okay? You see? The ring finger stays there, all right? This is the transition there, so you don't have to recuperate all your fingers like that. So keep that still there from the D to G F chord. And the next thing to mention here is when you play the D, it's more focused, of course, on the top strings down here, since the chord is down there, okay, on the E, B, G, and D string. So your strumming will be there. But when it comes to the D, F chord, try to focus more on the bass strings here, since that is the difference here for this chord. We want to incorporate this F sharp here, the 2nd fret E string. So then try to go up a little bit and get the bass there, the D, F chord. So one round of this will be from C, E minor, D, and D, F like this. And it continues like that till the very end. So that pretty much covers James Arthur's Blindside. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for all the support. And until next time, play tuned.